Welcome back, everybody. Walter Allen and for Charley Belcher. We're in downtown St. Pete this morning. FloridaRAMA Neon Summer is going on. Devin, you are the artist behind the putt-putt. You're allowing me to play on this Wednesday morning. Good morning to you.
Morning.
So, making these. Have you done putt-putt before? What was all Florida things? So it's all inspired by Florida, which is fun.
Yeah, no doubt. So this is kind of a miniature taste of what I like to think I have to offer. It incorporates a little bit of everything Florida, right? So a lot of the holes are inspired by different local landmarks and icons. Here we see a cold-blooded ball trap that can trap the ball as you hit it on through. A little bit of an animatronic thing going on. But yeah, each hole is inspired by different things that feel very Florida to us and, you know, fit and finish perfectly for FloridaRAMA.
So you're going to walk us around. How long does each one of these art pieces take?
So it kind of depends on...
Some more than others, probably, yeah.
Right, it depends on the level of playthrough. I think a lot of it's intended for either, you know, a nice date night or a group, let's say a family outing. You know, now that it's summertime, this is a great place to cool off, you know, beat that heat. It's a very immersive and interactive space. So, you know, these holes are kind of made to suit that. And here we kind of see, you know, we're at the Mermaid Star Motel right here at FloridaRAMA. And here we've got like a little bit of a, you know, Florida icon of sorts, right? You know, that Key West summer home feeling to this one. So here we can see someone struggling to back up their RV here next to the hole.
Do you know, is there anything specific that you're driving around, cruising around in the Bay Area, and you say, I got to make an art piece on that, or is it just kind of whatever pops in your head?
Right. So being a Tampa Bay native myself, one of the holes that inspired me was the Sunshine Skyway. So I think it was hole number 9. You hit it right under the bridge, and it's custom cut out with a CNC machine and fabricated out of high quality materials. So definitely a locally inspired one, no doubt.
So as an artist, are you able to kind of sit back and be a fly on the wall and watch these couples play through and get their reactions, and what's that like?
Right. I think that's actually the beauty of it, right? That's kind of why we do it, you know, for the sake of that expression and the experience that it provides, you know. I like to think I make art to make people feel and think different things. It's a bit of a self-reflection process of its own, you know.
What kind of scale? You said that this was the smallest of art things that you do. You do murals, you do all sorts of things, much larger than this.
Right, certainly. So the fun thing about this is that it's, of course, a mini golf course, right? But it's actually it's a miniature mini golf course, because this is actually made to be kind of a semi-permanent installation for FloridaRAMA. So things come and go. You got to catch it while it lasts. But the rest of my work is generally along similar, you know, design features. I make a lot of large-scale installations for big music festivals, and I paint commercial murals for people, and then, you know, really wherever that takes me.
When FloridaRAMA gave you, you know, just said, hey, we would love for you to do this. FloridaRAMA's a fun place.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It's unlike any other place I've ever seen.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, like I said, being a Florida native, I've spent most of my life really exploring the backwoods. I actually do underwater photography, and my studio is actually right next door. So it's actually made just up the road. And
this might, like you said, might lead to other miniature golf art things as well.
Yeah, it sounds like if you have a mini golf course you want spruced up with some animatronic or custom fabrication, you know where to turn.
So you, as an animatronic artist, you got to know kind of the mechanical side of things, but also the artist side of things as well.
Right, so that's kind of my background. You know, I technically went to school for that, you could say, mostly environmental science, but I kind of adapted that into you know, an interesting engineering approach. I'm more of a computer programmer in a sense than anything. I do a lot of different projection mapping installations, as well as basically, like I said, animatronic integration. So if you need a robot to talk to you, I can also do that.
And all of these holes can be made in one shot, right?
Oh yeah, all of them are
me,
designed to be a hole-in-one. So, but the risk is worth the reward, because if you make it, you know, now you're under that par. But you know, happenstance you miss it, you'll get stuck in the trap, no doubt.
There you go. Devin, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course, my pleasure.
There you go. Neon Summer here at FloridaRAMA. It is a great, fun time. Laura?
All right. Walter Allen live for us this morning. Thank you.